YouTuber PewDiePie apologized hours after posting a meme making light of Demi Lovato's recent drug overdose. You're watching What's Trending, I'm Shira Lazar. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more social media news daily. The meme is a webcomic with a character asking, "Mom, can you give me money for burger?" and the final panel showing the character actually buying heroin, like a boss. PewDiePie posted that meme, replacing the child character with Demi Lovato's face. Lovato was hospitalized on July 24th of an apparent drug overdose. She is currently in stable condition. She has openly struggled with drug abuse for years, though in March, she said she was celebrating 6 years of sobriety. But a new single, Sober, released in June, appeared to admit that she'd relapsed, though she didn't specify on what.
Sometimes I just wanna cave and I don't wanna fight. I try and I try and I try and I try and I try, just hold on me.
PewDiePie didn't actually create the meme himself. And let's be clear, he's not the first person to make light of this recent incident. There are many other similar memes being shared online. But many think that PewDiePie, with his audience as massive as it is, should set a better example. Yes, and why make fun of someone when they're hurt in a super bad place? That's just mean. It's hard enough going through addiction and a relapse, let alone going through it in front of the entire world. Cody Humphrey wrote, "Addiction is something to be solved, not laughed at, so I think that influencers as big as PewDiePie should think before they speak, especially when they have such young viewers." Other influencers took him to task as well. Jimmy Wong wrote, "Come on bro, this is making light of something that a lot of humanity struggles with day in and day out, and countless families have been torn apart by it. Offensive humor for the sake of offensiveness isn't edgy, it's just lazy and destructive." Many on Twitter were using the hashtag PewDiePieIsOverParty to express their displeasure. Not the first time that's happened. And that's why only a few hours after posting the meme, PewDiePie took it down. He also apologized, writing, "Deleted meme. I didn't mean anything with it and I didn't fully know about the situation. I realize now it was insensitive, sorry." Look, I believe that he didn't mean to offend people, but isn't that the problem here? If you know someone that suffered through a drug addiction and a recent overdose, you wouldn't necessarily make light of it, including when you know people are so sensitive about that. You wouldn't just openly mock them. It's kind of like a emotional intelligence. There's things you do and there's things you don't do. And of course, the problem with this is that it really depends on who he thinks his audience is for this type of content. And unfortunately, creators like PewDiePie are empowered to post offensive things like these sometimes because their audience actually don't care as much. They think it's kind of funny. They're not as sensitive to these types of things. So the filter, it becomes very small. But then when you take a statement like that outside of your audience to the greater public, that's where there can be an issue. But that's why I just say don't post stuff like that at all. Noobface makes a good point as well. He tweets, "Nobody tweeting hashtag PewDiePieIsOverParty actually watched him beforehand, so this drama will leave him untouched. Not one of his viewers actually give a single shit. Nothing is over, LOL." And sure enough, PewDiePie's subscriber count looks healthy as ever. And guess what? Felix does break down this YouTuber facade in his own videos from time to time, which I appreciate. I appreciate his honesty and sincerity in all his content. It's just when he does stuff like this, I'm like, really? No, come on. Like on July 24th, the same day as Lovato's overdose, he posted a video about the pressures of being a creator on YouTube and how the drive to get more and more views can be kind of an addiction itself.
Because you have to keep the numbers up, because if you don't, then your numbers will go down, and if your numbers going down, that means you're failing, and it will just keep on going that way. What if my friends notice that my channel is doing poorly? Are my friends even friends with me because they like me or because I have a lot of subscribers?
So hopefully with his understanding of these types of pressures and addiction overall, whether it be drug-related or otherwise, he will be more sensitive in the future in terms of how he approaches these types of topics. So what do you think? Do you accept PewDiePie's apology? Let us know in the comments below and be sure to like and subscribe for more of What's Trending.